So in the first dream, my family is going camping and we're driving on a highway. It's like a very windy road, very windy road, and there's these big kind of like bridge type highways. Like it goes all over the place, up and down, and it's like very, very high. It's like one of the highest bridges I've ever driven on. And actually, I'm not even driving, I'm a passenger. And this bridge is so tall that it's a city underneath. And as we're driving, my partner is the driver at one point, and I'm asking if this is Perry Sound, Ontario, and they tell me yes, it is. And there's skyscrapers underneath, like giant skyscrapers covered in fog and mist. So we're driving on a bridge that is so tall that underneath us is the clouds and the skyscraper tips. Like you can see an entire city. It's like a huge metropolitan city, like massive. And we're just driving casually over it. And it's like a two lane highway on both sides on this bridge, and the railing isn't even so high. It's like very flimsy. It just looks so unsafe. And I'm the passenger, and the person driving the car is driving like too fast almost. And at one point, it's a relative of mine driving. At another point, it's my partner, like my girlfriend, I think. And then at one point, it's like a bigger car, and there's more people inside it. But I'm not even sure who it is. I just know it's like immediate family or something. And we're driving, and then we realize we're going the wrong way, and we get lost or something, and we have to like backtrack and find a different way to get there. And later on, we're driving again. We just keep driving, basically. It's taking a long time to get there. And then it's like country roads. We're inside of like a wooded area, and it's smaller roads, dirt roads, muddy roads, and there's snow everywhere. There's a bunch of snow covering the path, and we're driving in these windy roads, trying to get there to this campsite. Yeah, I think it was a campsite. And I guess it's just up north, where yes, we keep driving up north to go to this campsite, which is somewhere around Perry Sound. And that's all I remember. And then there's this. Okay, this one was very long. It felt long and weird. I'm already forgetting a lot of it. It was kind of similar to Stranger Things, maybe. There's there's like this other world, and people are trying to go there. So it's like at one point there's this portal. People are trying to open a portal and go to another realm. They're calling it the brainwash. It's like they've given it a nickname called the brainwash. And so there's so many of us. It's like a small village. There's so many of us, and we all know each other, even though I don't recognize any of these people. And at one point, I guess it's like a ritual thing, but I know it's demonic. It's not a good thing. It's like an evil type of realm or dimension. And so I'm in some room. I'm in a building. I'm in a house. And this is like part two. It's almost like I'm in the sequel of a movie. This is the part two of this movie that's already happened or something. And I'm sitting down, and the door opens. A door creeps open by itself, and the wind, like a gust of wind, pushes this piece of paper into the house. And then there's this group of people next to me. They're all friends. We all know each other. And the lady just snatches this piece of paper out of the air, like it's floating towards her. She grabs it, and it's one sheet of paper which basically has instructions. And on it, it says that she needs to gather a big jar of sage, and she has to do something with it, like almost like a spiritual, like a chant or something. She has to chant some sort of phrase, and she quickly goes to like her garage area. She already has the jar, and then she leaves to go get this jar. And one of her friends or one of the other people there, whoever it is, grabs it, and they're reading it, and they start reading it out loud. And the text on the piece of paper even looks demonic. It's like red and black and writing. and the words are written upside down, so you have to like hold the paper regularly, but you read it with the letters, like the words upside down or something like that. And the instructions tell them that this is the sequel, this is a part two of the journey, like they've already been there, and like they're going back. And it even says something about the way that you went last time, like the creatures, you'll be guided, like you will know how to get there. And it kind of like that part kind of fades off, and then it's like a I see a dining table, it's like a big table, and there's like this kid's toy train, two caboose like compartments attached together, and it's small and it's blue and it lights up, and it's like a big table that's covered with decorations and food and stuff. It's like Thanksgiving. It's like a Thanksgiving dinner table. And so this toy train starts lighting up. And as it lights up, I know that's like, I just suddenly realized that's the signal. Like, this is like the other dimension or creatures or aliens, whatever it is, communicating with this group of people to let them know, like, it is time to go. And so they open up the garage and they go into the garage, and it's very creepy. It's like I'm with them too. It's like a group of us, maybe like 5 people, 6 people. And I'm getting more worried, and I'm telling them, like, this isn't right. This isn't the same as the first time. It's like the first time we went through this portal. I don't think I went through it, but the first time they went through this dimension switch or whatever to this other land, this other world, it was different. Like it was better, or it was like safer. But this time I know it's like the evil version of that. And so they go into the garage, and it's like dark. It's like very dark and creepy, and there's these dead creatures, like mini creatures, like things that we can't recognize. They look like almost like pixies, like those, like pixie fairies or whatever. And they're dead though. They're all over the walls. There's little things, like I guess a lot like Stranger Things, when it's like that upside down, where it's very like dark and mysterious, and it doesn't look right. But these people they're not listening. They're just like so excited, like they want to go. And the ritual is almost done. Like the first lady has the jar. She does whatever she needs to do, and she has to pour it into like this other bowl. And she does it, and it's all like done now, basically. And then these, the whole scenery is like it's a garage at one point, but then I'm not in the garage. I'm outside, and like the whole scenery keeps changing. But suddenly, there's some sort of like rupture in space or something, or at least I know there is. Like something's happened, something significant, and these ghosts start appearing. They're little spirits. They're like green in color. So there's these green flying little spirits, and they're like going all over the place. Like they're just randomly flying. But then I realize like they're trying to go into the person, and that's how you teleport into this other dimension, through this ghost spirit. So I'm trying to avoid them as they're coming around me, but these other people are going towards them. So I basically start running around, like dodging all these little spirits that are trying to go inside of me. And I managed to avoid it while other people are like being taken. So then now we're outside though. Suddenly I'm outside, and it's this big round circle, and the portal is in the middle. It's like it's during the day now. There's so many people around. There's a bunch of people, and this portal is like in the air. It's floating and it's rotating. Like it's yeah, it's kind of like it's a circle. It's rotating. It's like a portal dimension. You can see kind of through it, and it's slowly spiraling. It just keeps turning, like almost like a mini galaxy. And there's people like literally lined up to go. They're like dying to go, and I'm there. I'm kind of sad and depressed now, because I'm like I don't want people to do it, but they're all doing it anyways. And it's like, as a collective, everybody, all the people, they've titled it. They've named this thing the brainwash. That's like just a term. Like if you're going to the portal, if you're going through the portal to this other world or dimension, or I'm not even sure what's on the other side, we just refer to it as the brainwash. And so people are all lined up one by one, and they're just going, and then you jump, like you kind of just jump into this big circle, and then it sucks you up. It just takes you, teleports you. And now there's people that I know, people that I kind of know, that are showing up, and I'm standing there. This young girl who's like a friend of ours, like as a friend of the group or whatever, she's walking towards it. She had recently had a baby too, so it's even more like sad and depressing. I'm like, oh my god, don't go. And walks up to her mother, who's just leaning against some wall, and she gives her mother a kiss, and then walks past her towards this portal. And I'm looking at the mother. We make eye contact, and I just kind of mouth the words like, "Why? Like, why are you letting her go? Don't do it." And she looks at me, and she's clearly sad and depressed. She just slowly shakes her head like, "There's nothing I can do." Like, I just know like it's out of her control. It's just going to happen. I know 100%. And the girl just slowly walks towards the middle of the circle. She just puts her hands out, like extends her hands out to the side, and gently like just jumps, but not just, it's more like a hop. And then she slowly kind of like starts floating. And at one point, I think these people even evaporate. It's like you're jumping towards the portal, and your body kind of evaporates into dust or whatever, and that's how like you get sucked into this portal and you're taken. And then I think at one point I realized that the portal's gonna get stronger. It might suck people up, and I'm kind of hunched by a chain link fence, and I stick my fingers through like the holes in the fence, right? So I grip it. I'm like grabbing onto this chain link fence because I don't want the portal to just like randomly suck me up, even though I'm further away. And again, so it's just long lineups. People are showing up, going up into this portal. And then I think there was another point actually. I'm in a house. This might have been before the portal scene where I'm inside of a house and a group of So a group of guys, they're friends. So like four guys show up. I'm inside of a house. I'm with somebody, like a friend of mine, and these four guys show up. But we all know each other, and they're all excited. It's like they had figured out that they could also do this, like open up their own portal or something. And so they come to the house and they're like, "Give us the sage, give us the sage. Like we know how to do it." And we had this weird sage jar. Like I guess that's the herb, the sage herb. I don't even know if that's what it is. If that's a real thing, I think it is. But that's what it was in the dream. It was just a jar of this sage. So I'm like trying to get their attention. They're all super excited. They're like almost jumping up and down. They're like they're so happy to do this, to go. And I grab one of them. I kind of aggressively, like I kind of grab his arm or his coat or something. I push him to the side. I'm like, "What's wrong with you guys? Are you guys all drunk or something?" I'm like, "Listen." And they kind of settle down a bit. There's four of them now. They're standing in front of me, and I don't recognize any of them, but they're all my friends. I know like we're all like a group of friends. And I'm like, "Stop, listen." And then they kind of settle down. They look at me, and I'm like, "Don't do this. This is not the same as before." Which I guess that whole thing signaled to me that we had done this before. So this is like this whole dream felt like it's part two of a movie or something. Like this is again like the sequel. So I'm like, "Listen, I was there the last time. I saw the girls, the lady who had done this the first time." I'm like, "It's not the same. There were just dead creatures everywhere. It was dark and mysterious. This is like evil. Don't do it. You're gonna regret it. Like you don't know what's gonna happen on the other side. You're gonna, the other side of the portal. You're gonna get, it's dangerous." And they're like listening to me kind of, but they don't care. Like I can tell that it's not getting through. They're gonna do this regardless. And they had this big brown bowl, like a wooden bowl. And this time I was the one holding it. It wasn't a jar of sage. It was like packets, kind of like packets of what seeds come in. Like you go to a store like a Home Depot. They sell planting seeds in like these little pouches. So I had like 4 or 5 pouches of the sage herb, and I just tossed it, and it like lands perfectly in the bowl that the guy was holding. And they just turn around and they head out the door, and they're like all excited to go, and I'm just like standing there so frustrated, like shaking my head, like what the hell's wrong with these people? And I wish I could stop them, but I can't. And that's all I remember from those dreams. And then I think I had another dream. This one was, yeah, I was in a cruise ship. I'm in a cruise ship, and I'm walking around, and I think I'm lost, and I'm trying to figure out like what the best way to go to the top floor or go back to my room is or something. And it's like it's a massive ship, just like a regular cruise ship would be, but it's massive, and it's like these hallways, and I'm trying to find my way back somewhere. And I'm just walking, but the floors are all like wooden. It's like this cruise ship is made out of wood, or there's just a lot of wood. And I'm just walking down these long hallways. They're just very long, like endless hallways. And I go up a flight of stairs, I go down a flight of stairs, and then I'm trying to get back to my partner at one point. So I'm trying to text them or call them, but my phone's not working or the signal's weak or something. And I just get frustrated because I know how big the ship is. I know I'm on the inside of like a massive cruise ship and it's going to take forever to find my partner. And I'm just like, well, that's all I remember. I'm just like walking endlessly, like from different floors, up a flight, down the flight. And I think that's all I remember. That's it.